Hi, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the CCD camera on the telescope. So the first thing we want to do is to put the telescope back up to the zenith part. And if you come over here and look at the screen, we're going to go to telescope. And if you go right down to this thing here is zenith park. Telescope with drives off. Okay. And move the telescope. So if you looked here at that menu again, just look one more time over here at telescope. There are a mirror cover park is what we had it at before in order to take the top off. Now we're putting it back to zenith park, and at the end of the night we're going to stow it. Okay? So while it's moving, I'm going to talk to you about this slider on the bottom. We have this in the telescope for public observing, and there's a mirror that's in that slider that you can pull out with this knob or push back in. If you push it in, then the mirror will send the light to this side where you can put an eyepiece so you can observe what's going on, and you can put a CCD camera on the bottom, and you can pull that out and we go to the CCD camera. We are not going to be using that because we're not going to be looking actually through the telescope with our eye tonight, and if we use the focal reducer with our camera, it doesn't fit in this bottom thing. And so the first thing we're going to have to do is to remove the slider by using this hex wrench. We're going to get help here. It's a cameraman and help sliding it out. All right, so we're pulling out the slider. There we go. It's coming out. All right, got the slider out, and we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to look at the CCD camera. Okay, so the CCD camera is a QSI CCD camera, and it is here in this box. And the camera itself is this part here. It has a piezoelectric cooler in it, and this is the part where the CCD camera is under here. So this part on the top is a filter wheel. It has a set of 4 different filters in it. There's one of them right there. And this rotates around and puts different filters in there. And we're going to put on this, in this drawer over here, we have a focal reducer. And what the focal reducer does is it allows you to get about 40% more width in your field of view than you had before. Oh, I see. Put the nose piece on first. Nose piece goes on first. And then the focal reducer screws right into the nose piece. Okay, you can see on here, it's Astro Optics. There we go. Put that right in here. Now it screws all the way in. Okay. Now we're going to slide this into the telescope. Now the connectors to the computer are over here, so you want to put those somewhere in the direction of the computer. I'll put that in, and Tom is going to tighten this. Now it's really important to tighten this screw as far as it goes, because if it's not tightened all the way, the CCD camera falls to the ground, and we do not want that to happen. So I'm checking to make sure it can't tilt, can't move. We're good. We're in there. Okay.